on their students going to America. I don't have the data whether or not these numbers are actually on scholarships or supported by their countries or a lot of individual individuals funding. But I don't think it's like it's less going to the United States because they choose to go elsewhere. But I think the number of options are so big now for Indonesians to go. Like scholarships are during my time, right? I mean, like Fulbright in America is like the #1 scholarship. Australia now is very important, and as I said, LPDP I think is the one that actually is really providing a lot of competition, if you like, in this field. I did a little bit of research on people who actually were offered Fulbright, selected to go to the next step, and decided not to take it. And I think about 80% of them decided not to take it because they took out their degree. And the reason for that is because, particularly for PhD, because they covered 100% with family, and and none of the Fulbright scholarships can afford that. So that's that's a big not challenge. I think I'm basically, as an Indonesian, of course, I'm happy for Indonesians to have a lot of options, right? But I think the number for Indonesians going to America is, we need to dig deeper into like trying to find out, why is the number stagnant? It's not really decreasing. I don't know if I don't have it here, but the number is about the same, but it's just that other countries are more. Can I just show
sure.
very quickly? When I talk, can you go back a couple of slides? The Indonesians. So these are the ones. So it will become even more competitive because we will have less slots actually in 2026, and it's not because we have a reduction of funding coming from State Department, but it is a function of last year was particularly big because we had some unallocated funds, and so we will have less. So what I'm saying is that the competition will be even like more steep for Indonesians going to the United States next year. And when I said that I did a little bit of a research as to why people, so I spoke to about 80 Indonesians who actually were offered to go to the next step but didn't take it. And when I started the research, this is before I joined Aminef, so I was a consultant in this research. When I started the research, I honestly thought that the answers would be about, the concern about America, concern about the treatment of people of colors or whatever. None of them said that. Zero. Only 2 people out of like almost 80 people I spoke to, what they said was only 2 mentioned anything that has to do with safety. Only 1 mentioned gun violence as a reason why they triple think about going to the ISIS and decided not to. Fun fact, actually, it was not him, it's not the candidate, it's the father of the candidate who begged him not to take the grandchildren to the United States. So, one, and the other one is an Indonesian who had a scarf, and somehow she decided that maybe it's not too safe for her. Out of almost 80 people, only 2 mentioned about the social and political situation in the United States. No, his data is people in the last 3 years, so not 3 years before 2024. The last data was 2024. But as I said, we will see. The real test would be number of applicants in the next batch, right? Because that we will have 1 year of whatever is political or social development in the United States, whether or not it has an impact. And my guess is, no, I don't believe it will have an impact, because even before, when you know all news about gun violence and everything was in Indonesia was very good. It was not even
Yeah, I don't know the details of how the HITME works, but is one factor, are universities in the US more expensive than, say, Australian universities? And so the scholarship goes farther if you go to, you know, if you go to Australia than if you come here? No,
because they pay at cost.
Oh.
They pay at cost, yeah. I mean, I have people that I interview that talk about Australia being closer.
Right.
Like great quality
Sure.
education, but closer, so.
And the weather not as nasty as.
Well, I mean.
No, seriously, I mean, you know, Australia looked like this
Well,
in their.
you have Texas. So yeah, I think we're almost done. And then what else is there? Oh, see, Indonesia.
Yeah.
So I guess the point is that there's still even for the next year, there's still possibilities to apply. Go to our website and or Instagram, Aminef Fulbright, Aminef Indonesia. And there's still a lot of opportunities to apply even for the next round.